Hi, my name is Lindsay Brown, and this is my video submission of the most influential person in my life. To get the full backstory of the situation, it will help you understand why my oldest brother Delvon is the most influential person in my life. Starters, I am the youngest of 4 children, and all 4 of us have different dads, and all of our fathers decided not to be in our lives. They were kind of in and out. None of them decided to stay, so that's where my brother comes in. He's 11 years older than me, so it's a decent age gap, but ever since he was 11, he took care of me when my mom was at work, because since she was a single mother trying to raise 4 kids on her own, she would pick up as many shifts as she could, sometimes even graveyard shifts. When she would do the graveyard shifts, my brother would be there to feed me. He would bathe me, make sure I did my homework, things like that. He was just always there like my father should have been. But it was different than a father-daughter relationship. He was my brother, so we were a lot closer than I would have been with my father, and I can tell him anything, but I can also trust him to give me information that he knows that would be better for me. He would never do anything that, like a normal, just plain brother would do anything to kind of mess with you. He did mess with me, but not in like extreme ways. The most recent story that stands out the most of why I chose him as the most influential is because at graduation, like all of the events that come with being a senior in high school, like your signing party or graduation party, graduation itself, he was there for, obviously, and he cried like a baby, and it made me see how much he really just is proud of me for how well I've done. And he told me, it was the day before I left for school, we sat in the car and we were listening to, that was our thing, we would sit in the car and jam out to songs. So we did that one last time before I left, and he started crying and told me where'd the time go, like how did you grow up so fast? And he's like, I'm so proud of you, I remember when I was a baby raising you, stuff like that. So that's why I chose him as the most influential, because he took on a double role in my life, basically, and I know I can always trust him. And I have a couple pictures right here from my signing party. There's this one. That's him. His name is Delvon. And there's also this one. This is the one where he's crying, and I just love this picture so much. I hold it near and dear to my heart. But not only do I think he's the most influential for what he's done for me, I think he's just a strong person in general, because in taking care of me and my other siblings, he lost sight of his own life, and he kind of dropped everything in his life. He kind of didn't do as well in school to make sure that we had what we needed, which he didn't have to do, which I'm also very grateful for. But he struggled for a long time in life trying to get back on the right track, but I see him as a good role model because now he's married and has, I have to count, 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, and he recently bought his own house with his wife, and I'm so proud. Like, now I'm the one crying, like, but I'm just so proud of him, and I also can't thank him enough for what he's done for me. My whole family just is so appreciative of him and all he's done. He's made so many sacrifices, taken on jobs that he didn't have to, just to help support our family, and he will always be such an important person in my life. I could not live without him. So thank you to my oldest brother Delvon. I love you. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope I told it well. I'm excited to see you on the first day of my class in the fall, and have a blessed day.